You never know.
He had a job.
Yeah.
He was gainfully employed with WWF. You can't really fault him.
No.
That's what I don't like about all these online people calling wrestlers jobbers. I don't know if you've heard the term.
Actually, I haven't.
Okay. Basically, a jobber is someone who goes out and loses a lot.
Okay. Yeah.
Like Barry Horowitz.
Right. Eventually, then you get a break after you've paid your dues, as they say.
Yeah. And then there are people like Barry Horowitz and Funaki and a number of other people who were known for not winning their matches, and people just watched them because they did a good job of not winning.
Actually, I remember there was someone like Leaping Lenny Poffo.
Yes.
Or for a while there, the Red Rooster, apparently.
Yes. Bobby Heenan's pet project.
Yes, that's right.
I can make any wrestler. I can make anyone. I'll call you the Red Rooster, and it won't do anything for you except it did.
Well, I mean, you can't really fault people. I mean, if they got something that makes them memorable, right? Whether it's a move or a costume or a song, that takes me back. I mean, just thinking about the Red Rooster, and what I loved about Lenny Poffo is all those poems he used to recite, making fun of the wrestler who he'd take on.
As the genius.
Yes, that's right. And I remember he had one match, I don't remember who it was, but he got the other wrestler so angry, it shagged him right up. He was so furious, I think Lenny actually won that match.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he was livid. You could see his face, it was almost red. He was so angry.
You don't happen to remember the guy's name, do you?
No.
Which wrestler it was?
No, but it was considered a big upset at the time.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So, and before we do that, though, one final match, North Atlantic title match. Psycho Mitch defended his title against Dirty Don Martini.
That was a good match. I really enjoyed that one. Really enjoyed it.
So overall, it was a 2 thumbs up?
Yeah. I mean, for me, the whole night was a 2 thumbs up. Again, like I said, we got to get out there and support local people. Right?
Yeah.
It's critically important. I've lived all over the world, and a lot of places things don't work when local people don't go out and support their own people. I think it's something that we should do more of. It doesn't matter what sporting event it is, whether it's hockey, rugby, wrestling, whatever sport. We should go out there and support our people.
Roller derby?
Yes, definitely.
709derbygirls.com.
Yeah.
There's a roller derby league in Newfoundland.
Excellent.
There's only 2 teams, but there's a league.
Wicked. That's great.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah. I'll let you know the next time there's a show. They got one coming up, I think, in March or April. Another bout.
Wicked. That's great.
Yeah. They had a show out at the Glacier out in Mount Pearl.
Ah, okay.
Same place they had the CWI show.
Oh.
Something else we can talk about.
Okay, yeah.
But we are actually coming to the top of the hour, so we'll spin a song, and then we'll do the news at the top of the hour, and then we'll do this week's Macho Fact. I don't know if you've ever heard the Macho Fact.
Honestly, no.
Okay. I'll find a good one for you. And then after that, we'll be back with B. Brian Blair Galton, Flying Brian Blair for the gold.
Maybe we'll invent a wrestling rap. Who knows?
Yes. This is the Beverly Brothers.
I'm David Suzuki, one of 30 million Canadians. We're the world's second biggest consumers of energy, and we're making the planet hotter. We use more energy than the entire continent of Africa, 680 million people. Cutting your heat and energy use by just 10% will make a positive difference, combating global warming as well as ensuring a better tomorrow for our children. The future is in your hands.
Cool the planet. Find out how at davidsuzuki.org.
This is 93.5 CHMR FM.
This is the Native American Tatanka, and you're listening to the only alternative radio station, 93.5 CHMR. Don't miss it.
Ring Rust presents Macho Facts. If you spell Randy Savage in Scrabble, you win. Forever. And when the boogeyman goes to bed each night, he checks his closet for the Macho Man.
The tower of power, too sweet to be sour, funky like a monkey, ooh yeah. Get down.
Let me hear you say, oh, 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 oh.
Stand back. Macho Man, dig it, Macho Man, dig it, Macho Man, dig it.
That gets my heart pumping.
Get your heart pumping. He gets the party jumping. He's a macho man. And everybody's saying he's really quite amazing. He's a macho man.
I'm the Macho Man, Randy Savage, doing the thing in the ring. The king of the World Wrestling Federation. Nobody does it better than the Macho Man. Macho. I am what I am, and I am the Macho Man. Wall to wall, Macho Madness everywhere. Doesn't really matter because we're all in it together, and I will help you find the light at the end of the tunnel.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Get your heart pumping. He gets the party jumping. He's a macho man. And everybody's saying he's really quite amazing. He's a macho man.
Soaring with the eagles and slithering with the snakes, I've been everywhere in between. I am your friend. I am the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Speaking from the heart is the Macho Man. Talking to you right now. Let's rock. Dig it. Freak out. Oh yeah, this is the way it is. And I will be there with you when it happens. The past, the present, and the future, all at one time. All gonna climb that mountain together, and we are together forever. Ooh yeah.
Get your heart pumping. He gets the party jumping. He's a macho man. And everybody's saying he's really quite amazing. He's a macho man.
Wherever you go, I will be with you. I will always be with you. Yeah. The moon, the stars, Venus, Pluto, Saturn. Yeah. Looking down and covering all bases. Dig it.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Wow, an astronomy lesson.
Get your heart pumping. He gets the party jumping. He's a macho man. And everybody's saying he's really quite amazing. He's a macho man. Get your heart pumping. He gets the party jumping. He's a macho man. And everybody's saying he's really quite amazing. He's a macho man.
What were they saying about my mom? Or is that Hacksaw Jim Duggan?
That's Hacksaw.
Okay. So that was this week's Macho Fact with from WWF Superstars WrestleMania the album, Speaking from the Heart. This MC Macho Man Randy Savage, as I call him, because of the whole rap album that he put out in 2002.
Wicked. I never even knew that he did one.
Called Be a Man. And boy, was it atrocious. But in a really, really great and awesome way. So anyway, this is Fanboy Mark Gironi, here with my special guest this week,
Blair Galton.
B. Brian Blair, Flair for the Blair, and the Blair and blaring horns, and yes.
Yeah, one of those days, it looks like it, doesn't it?
Yes. Want to get back to SummerSlam 2008 and get a little bit caught up?
Sure.
Okay, so the next match they had saw Matt Hardy defeating Mark Henry with Tony Atlas in his corner by disqualification for the ECW Championship. So a lot of things have changed since that match.
Okay.
Matt Hardy, no longer with WWE.
Okay.
He went to Impact Wrestling with his brother.
Right.
For a while.
Okay.
And then was fired. For similar reasons to why Jeff Hardy stopped working with WWE. All kinds of demons.
Yes.
But Jeff Hardy apparently is doing a little bit better at handling them than his brother Matt is.
Okay.
Which is kind of strange because Matt's the older brother. So, usually it's the older brother that's a little bit more level-headed. A lot of people called him Fat Hardy because he gained weight over the last couple of years of his WWE tenure.
Okay.
And I wrote an article, it's like, oh, you call him Fat Hardy? Okay, lift up your shirt a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, so, glass houses and all that.
True.
Mark Henry, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, was just recently the world champion, the world heavyweight champion on SmackDown side. Tony Atlas, I don't know where Tony Atlas is. Disqualification is still around.
Yeah.
But that's, Then the ECW championship is...
Right.
They did away with that about 2 or 3 years ago. They did away with the whole ECW brand.
Right. Oh, shame.